Okay, as promised, I'm going to do a review of our LevelMatePRO that we use to level our trailer. So there's a few things you got to know when you're installing it. One, this is where mine's installed. It's up here in the corner of my box on my driver's side. So when I get to the site, all I do is I loosen my swipe brake, I open up the box, I turn the module on, and then I go and check in. What that gives it time is gives it time for it to register, and then I go to my phone and I open up the LevelMatePRO app. It searches for it and it finds it. So as you can see, my trailer, I have mine set up that it's got to be, from my blocks, it's in 1 inch increments. So if it's below, so right now it says the driver side's got to go up 3/4 of an inch, which you're not going to get that because our blocks that we use are 1 inch, and then the tongue's got to come up 3.5 inches, so you'll get 3 inches out of it. The tongue one, you might be able to get it to 0, but in the installation instructions, you got to have that module either horizontal in the trailer somewhere, front or back. The arrow's got to face up, and then the app's going to ask you that when you go to input all your data for your trailer. It's going to ask you where the module is, what way it's facing. There's a couple other pieces of information it's going to ask you too. It's going to ask you what your wheelbase is, which you're going to measure from your outside tire of one axle to the other side. So passenger side outside tire to the driver side outside tire. So you just call into there and you just measure across. And then it's going to ask you what your length is in inches. This is all in inches. From your rear boast tire on your axle all the way up to your tongue. And then it's going to ask you what type of trailer you have. You have trailer, pop-up, travel trailer, pop-up tent, fifth wheel. It's going to ask you that. So that way it can gather all the data and basically be able to level your trailer. So we're out here in a parking lot, out here at our local high school. We're going to demonstrate how this works. So I got the trailer unhooked. I can't do side to side like I said because it's calling for 1/2 inch on the driver's side, which to me that's pretty close to being level. You can't get any closer than that. But my tongue's got to go up 3.5, 3.75 if this one stops jumping in the bed. So what we're going to do, we're going to lift this up. And now as we lift it up, you'll see here, bouncing around because the trailer is still on the ball, so it's going to bounce around a little bit. Well, there you go, zeroed out. And like I said, you can do different views. I've found over using this for the last 1.5-ish that this view, I don't know if you guys there, that view is very confusing because that's a top view, and it's quite confusing as you can see with all the other numbers. So I just do this view. Gives you the back of the trailer, passenger side, driver side. It's actually the front of the trailer right there. Passenger side, driver side. And it gives you a side view of your trailer, up and down. And that's how easy this is to use. This is a lifesaver. There's no more running in and out of the trailer, checking it the old school way with a bubble level. It saves so much time. You can pull into a site in your truck once you're backed in, and still you'll know instantly if you need to put blocks, where you need to put them, how many you need to put them, because like I said, I set ours up so our block that we use is they're in 1 inch increments. So if I see something that's under 1 inch, well, there's nothing I can do about that because I don't have anything to level it that precise. We've been using this for about 1.5 years, and it is amazing. I recommend this product. The installation is easy. Like I said, you just screw that module, you download the app. Once you have the app downloaded, you just input all the data for your trailer. It's going to ask you step by step. And then once you input all that, you're going to want to take it out to a parking lot like this. Because then what you're going to want to do in the app, it's going to ask you to level the trailer where you want the level to be 0. So if you can get it to a place where it is exactly level, you have to use a bubble level. You get it exactly level to where you want it. Then all you do is hit the 0 button on the app, which it'll ask you. You can actually change it while you're, so if you ever find that it's not 100% accurate or you find a better way to do it, all you have to do is go into the settings. Come all the way down here to the bottom, all the way, and right there you can reset your 0 at any time you want. What also is nice too, what else is nice is you can do a hitch recall height. So when you have your ball come off, when your ball comes off, you can hit the set hitch height. So then you open the app when you're getting ready to leave. Let's see if I can spin around here. There you go. When you're getting ready to leave, you hit that the set hitch height when you unhook it. So when you go to rehook, you know where to put your ball height to be able to clear the hitch, and then it's easy to hook up too. So my honest review of the Levelmate Pro is, if you can afford it, buy it. It's worth it, 100%. I was on the fence about it when we first got it. It is a little bit difficult to try and get used to it because the instructions aren't the greatest in the world, but you have to find the settings that work for you. It took me about 3 or 4 trips to figure it out, and I've been using it consistently for the last 1.5 years with no issues. Enjoy the product. It is well worth it. I would say it saves you 15-20 minutes because you don't have to jump out of your truck, run to your door, open your door, jump inside, put the level down by the fridge or the front door, wherever you prefer to put it, and then start playing with it and start trying to figure it out. With this, it does it all for you. You can do it from the comfort of your truck without even getting out. So that's my review, and I'll actually try and put some footage of us actually using it. But we brought you out here so we can demonstrate it. It's that simple. Installation, 10 minutes. All said and done with the app. If you get all your measurements, installing the module, you just got to be careful. Like I do, once a year, I change the batteries in it just so that they don't go dead. I got to change them now because it's been about a little over a year I haven't changed them yet. So I got to pull that module off the wall there and replace the batteries. That way it doesn't ever go dead. Don't ever forget to turn it off. But if you do forget to turn it off, there is a auto shut off on it. You can have it shut off after 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and it'll auto shut off on you. So that way it doesn't try and kill the battery. So if you got any questions about it, I'm going to leave a description and a link in the description of where you can buy it. And if you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments and ask us. Thanks.